So now we have C and B. Why is this bad? Why is this bad? Because it's the inside nature is not so bad. White gets the whole corner. This black extension is perfect. That's where the R8 is supposed to be. White simply allowing black to make correct shape. So this would be a bad move. So white plays here. If, let's say black had played this move, now the top is big. It's hard to allow white to come in here, because if we don't respond, he'll come under and take our points away and our base away. So all of a sudden, that would have made the top big. So when you coming down to the third line basically finishes the group. We know that. So comes in. When do we play this? When do we play A? The ladder, yes. Let's look at the ladder. There are two ladders here. One that almost always works, which is this one. It doesn't always work, but almost always this is here. I mean, virtually, 95, 98% of the time, 99% of the time, this ladder simply works. So black's going to fix that. So this is the other ladder. Assuming the ladder works, which it does, black would want to play this way. Well, black got an extraordinarily low position. White got center thickness. Just a bad exchange. So we play this, what do you call it, a push or peep? What do you call this? Wedge. We play the wedge when the ladders work. If the ladders don't work, we'll just play this way. White lives. Now we talked about that stone. Is the ladder always necessary? No. We'll see the same move again in this game, and there's no ladder. And we'll see why. Okay. Earlier we talked about that lone black stone and the Audrey involved. I've seen black sometimes play P2. Yeah, many variations. Black has two cuts here in his wall. Black could think about fixing and continuing to develop. This is a reasonable way to think. But as a professional, Jimmy's trying to get all he can. So he starts with using the Audrey. So as this develops, we need to realize that the bottom of the board is what's important. A lot of cube players, a lot of players in general, don't take that approach when they play. They only look locally. How can I kill black? Rather than how can I make sure I don't give black a huge bottom area. Okay, so let's check it out. White can kill black, but black gets a dynamic outside wall. Not only that, this is Sente, and just barely lives. I mean, everything about this is good for black. So white takes the outside. So white is saying area 1 is important, so I'm playing on that side. There's a bunch of cuts and a big wall. Lots to do down there. The downside is it makes his A group. So we'll see that exchange happen. White gets thickness to the outside. Now those cuts are valuable. Pardon me. White immediately starts the cut. Black saves his main group. Black turns the bottom area into near cache. White captures those stones. Ko starts. White threatens a big invasion. That is mostly the shoulder bit. We're going to have a lot of action on this Ko. This is an interesting move. When you see it at first, it's a little bit stunning, like, well, what's that about? So first, White's saying, there's no way I can win this Ko. If I go for the Ko, my group will die. So I can't do that. But if I do anything regular, this is Sente. And he removes it for free. So this white move says if black takes, it's not Sente. I thought that was a very cool. Okay, onward. White goes for life. Black encloses. White goes for life. Black says, I'm going to connect under. No, you're not. Then black extends, not for safety, but to make a big area for his wall. Now it's obvious, but we can see that black is looking to build this territory. And that's clearly one of the big things on the board right now. So nice way to proceed. Where for white? So get rid of these triangles. F16. Everyone says F16. That's interesting. F15. Same type of move. Interesting. Why would we touch this stone? Black over concentrated. Force black to take cash with the wall. These all sound good. Contact to settle. Settle quickly. Contact a strong stone. Good. All excellent answers. And indeed, that's what you do. To me, it's a matter of we can't play this way. Our stone's too weak. Which means we can't remove this area. Therefore, force them to take it. That's how I take a look at the situation.